Okay, as promised, I will be making a few more videos free on YouTube demonstrating my new publication, Stick Control Formulas. And I'm going to do stick control formula, I believe, number 5. Okay, now what this book is all about is I take the sticking patterns from the stick control book and make them become triplets, 16th notes, eliminate the rights, eliminate the lefts, so on and so forth. In this video, or this particular formula, I said, okay, I'm going to think of 8th note triplet. 8th note triplet, you're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what I'm going to do now is when I see a right, I'm going to make that part of the triplet, 1 and, but I'm going to leave the 1 off. So when I see rights, I'm going to play 1 and. Now when I see lefts, I'm going to play on the snare drum, 1 and. So R now becomes 1 and. L becomes 1 and. So now I take the first line, the sequence of George Lawrence of the sticking pattern on page 5, line 1, which is right, left, right, left. I'm going to do that just that much with the formula. So here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, I just utilized the formula that I said, but I'm going to add to that now. I want to play this left foot, hi-hat, heel and toe. Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Simple. Now the right hand, playing the jazz time. I'm sure that you guys tried this from Advanced Techniques from the Modern Drummer by Jim Chapin, a brilliant book. Also from Gary Chaffee's Pattern Series. But notice how I'm playing that right hand. Free stroke, down, a free stroke, down, a free stroke. And the reason why I utilize that kind of system is I'm not playing open time or straight time. I'm just playing a straight time. I want that sound on that ride cymbal to be consistent. All 4 quarter notes are going to sound the same, and the da is going to be a little lighter. So what I'm going to do now is play just the right hand and the left hand. 1, 2, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and up. Let's put the formula in. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's in the formula book. That's actually line 1 I'm referencing from page 5, line 1 of the stick control book. I made it into something. And I'm going to follow now the sequence of his sticking patterns, which I think are brilliant. How he organizes everything and how he has distributed the work to the right side of you and to the left side of you, expanded on the right, expanded on the left, and equalize them. I do have an additional video on YouTube, stick control the way George Lawrence Stone intended it to be played. All right, his way of practicing or playing it. Okay, now, we're doing this now. 1 and 2 and 3, B-dop. 1, 2. Now I'm going to do line 3. That's 2 rights, 2 lefts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Now the way this book came about was I'm doing live online lessons 8 times a week. And this was one of the lessons. And everybody says, send me the PDF, send me the PDFs. Well, there's no way I'm going to write 72 lines of this particular exercise. So I wrote, and I put them in a book and documented them, 24 of them. And by the time you get to 10, 11, you should be able to do the whole page. No problems. So, and a lot of guys were having a problem getting this in there. They can't make their right hand sound like this. Well, I didn't wake up one morning and say, okay, that's the way it's going to sound, and it started to sound like that. It took a tremendous amount of focus, a tremendous amount of hard work. And I went line by line. I did not go to the next line until I, for example, had line 1, comfortable. Then I went to line 2, comfortable, and 3, and so on and so forth. Then you can mix them all up. This has nothing to do pertaining to a particular song. It has to do with you controlling your limbs. Now I'm going to do it, if they have problems doing this, I have them do quarter notes. And think in eighth note triplets. Listen to the left foot. 1 and the 2 and the 4 and the Babu and J. 3. Now I'm going to put I'm going to try the first line again. 4, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But notice how that right hand was consistent. And practicing that over and over and over again, this will come in. You'll grab hold of that. It's free stroke, down, a free stroke, down. Bing, 2, 3, 4, 1. Line 1, 3, 4. Again. Now, I do have some warming up, loosening up exercises to do. And if you understand this and you're going to continue to practice this, you're going to struggle. I don't care who you are if you've never played this before. You're just starting out to play. You want to be able to develop that. You got to take it slow. But you have to be loose as well. So what I do is I take my R and make it, I do 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll do my left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Naturally, I'll put this in. So I'll keep doing 1 measure of all rights, 1 measure of all lefts, just to loosen up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So on and so forth. Now this is like, I think I said number 3 or 5 or whatever. It's in the book. But it builds up to this. There's other exercises against the jazz time. 3 rights, 3 lefts, that's exercise 1. 1 is 1 surface. 2, it's the drum set application. 3 is the alternating triplet, 1 surface and alternating between the bass drum and snare drum. And here, I'll play a few. Here's number 1. 1 surface. The formula has changed. R becomes 3 rights. L becomes 3 lefts. So I have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is not about speed. It's about sound. And control as well. I mean, without control, you have to be able to grip hold of the sound. Notice the heights of my sticks are equal. See it? My point of contact from the right to the surface of the drum, and my contact from my left to the surface of the drum is equalized. Here, I'll do it a little bit more. I'll do, for example, line number 2, where it has two rights, 2 lefts. Now I do that 1 surface, I can do all 72 lines like that. Okay, then I use I take the right hand. Hey, I'm losing words here. Oh man, a substitution. Instead of using my right hand In the place of that, I'll use my bass drum. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hold on a second there. Come on, computer, where'd you go? There you go. All right, so now I'll use 3 rights with 3 lefts. This is the first exercise. Then I'll put the jazz time in. This is second line. This is formula number 2. Okay, that's formula number 1, formula number 2. Formula number 3 is, again, one surface. I make R become right, left, right. I make L become left, right, left. So with that being said, I'll take line 1, right, left, right, left, right, left. Or I'll take line 3, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Boom. Then I'll do, say, line 5, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Got it? Then the next move is to take it to a drum set application using the substitution. Instead of my right hand, I'm using the bass drum. 2 and So the right is 1 and the left is 1 and against this. You got all 72 lines. Here we go, line 1. Right, left, right, left. I'm going to hit line 3. So on and so forth. So that was 4 of them. In the 5th one I just did, I made R become 1, left, right, left, against the time. Gain, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now I'll play a few lines. Now I won't play a few lines, I just explained it. Anyway, again, I like I said, put this together for my online students. This is the second book. The first one was a workbook, which was 180 pages. Again, all right, stick control formulas, another 180 pages. You have 45 different formulas. One surface, drum set application. And what I do is I've been using this book now for my online lesson sites. On YouTube, 1 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in the evening, 7 p.m., I go to my site. And my students use this, and they love it. And they go to sleep with it. Anyway, let's talk about the cost factor. Unfortunately, you know, things are expensive. I'm not a publisher, which I'm in negotiation with, as a matter of fact, with a couple of publishers who are interested in this with some modification. But I don't think I'm going to release this particular book. I have about 10 other books that I'm going to talk to them about. But this book, all right, is only available in the hardcover in the USA only. All right, because to ship this book overseas out of the US is totally astronomically high priced. So I'm not even going to go with the price on that. The price in the US, okay, to your front door, is $45. That includes the shipping. If you don't want the hardcover, you still have PDFs available for the people in the US and outside of the US. That's $25 into your mailbox, print them out, you have 180 pages. Now, what I do with this is I've been working with all these formulas on the live lessons. And occasionally there's our supplementary exercises that I give, which I write out and send in their mailbox, for the lesson. So if anybody would like, even if you don't purchase the book, it's okay. It's not a problem. I'm just trying to be a salesman. And to me, it's a great book. It's everything that I've learned. Well, not everything. Most of the different things I've learned from Joe Morello, from his former students, from all my drumming friends, and my own ideas. Okay? So if you'd like to buy the book, fine. If you want the PDF, fine. If not, let me give you my email address, and I'll put you on my mailing list. What the mailing list will do for you is you will get every Monday morning a time and location of the lessons and the agenda for the week. So again, have fun, give it a shot, give it a try, talk to about it, and hopefully we'll see you through email or maybe in the lesson site. Okay?